Yeah, we were having a conversation about happiness versus poverty versus wealth versus sadness. And the illustration was that people in the projects laughing and having fun and music playing and children running up and down the street with a ball, and I mean, it's just like heaven. But yet these people don't have nothing and nothing to look forward to and have to go to work every day to even exist. And then this other guy who's very wealthy in his limousine passes by and sees this. He's got a big old house, he's got a ranch, he's got manufacturing businesses, he's got a beautiful wife and children, but his whole family and concept is in an uproar, and he's not happy. And he see these people that's got nothing, but yet they're happy. And that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, that was a great conversation, but I've had some other thoughts come to mind. You know, this has happened before, even during slavery. The massa couldn't understand why we could go to church on Sunday and get dressed up and praise the Lord and have our music drumming sessions and dance, and he couldn't understand that. So we're back at that again, really. That's what's happening right now. That's what's going on the planet.
So the other question about that is, do you seclude yourself and just be happy on your own time and space, and just live under a tree with maybe a little shedding that where you can go when it rains, and then grow your own food, and wake up in the morning to birds chirping, and I mean, beautiful sunshine, beautiful weather. Is that the desire, or is it to create great wealth for yourself? Or is it to be able to put yourself in a position to help people? Help a lot of people, not just yourself. So of those three, the conversation continues.
Well, see, I'm not looking for happiness. I don't want to be happy. I hear everybody going around talking about happy, happy, happy. But I don't want to be happiness. I'm not looking for happiness. I'm looking for peace. Peace only. To be in a total state of peace. To me, that would be paradise in heaven. That's all I want, but I don't want to be happy.
So what is your definition of happy?
To me, a happy person is a person who has been tickled. And that soon goes away.
Tickled. So let's see what the definition of tickle is.
Well, do you remember as a child, well, when I was coming up, we tickled.
That's like you take your hand and
Yes.
and
Sometimes
somebody's side or whatever.
2 or 3 people working on this one person.
And they laughing. Okay.
And that's what they tickled me a lot.
Wow.
You know, because I say I'm not going to laugh. They say, yes, you will.
So they had to work at you.
And they had to work. You know, to make me, but they get you, and I pee on myself every time. Every time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did. Because it was just, I guess, I don't know.
Overwhelming. Huh?
Yes. But that's happy. But you're laughing, and I mean, you know.
But ain't that the ultimate?
No, I don't want to be like that.
You don't want to be like that.
I don't want to be that.
Why not?
Because that's not a part of my definition of utopia. And I want to be in utopia. I don't believe that goes on. You know. I mean, every now and then I would like to be in that state. I've seen some things happen where you just crack up. You know? You laugh so hard your side
God, I start crying.
Yes,
you know?
yes. And I enjoy that experience every now and then. I'd look forward to something that just, you know, makes me fall out of my chair. I love that. And that's a good comedian.
So if we're not going to put the name Happy on it, what name would you call it?
I have to stick with the one that I have, peace. I don't think there's nothing greater than peace. I don't think there's anything greater than that.
Because if you're in a state of peace, it includes happy.
It includes everything that you want it to include. All the good things that you want. It's all the above, and it's everlasting.
Oh, okay.
It's everlasting.
In other words, it's not like being tickled.
Right.
And you just laughing for the moment.
Right.
And then you're also just laughing because somebody tickled you.
They tickled you some way or form.
In some kind.
Yes.
Let's talk about some of them ticklings that goes on.
Well,
I mean,
now,
in the real right now, yes.
Okay, give me an example of what you call real right now.
How about an airplane disappearing? That's funny, huh?
Oh,
well, I mean, it's not really funny.
I'm gonna just tell you.
It's not that kind of funny, but well,
I don't believe that this plane just disappeared. Poof. Now, to the latest, they have found debris. You know. Well, why don't they just go on and get this debris? They keep on talking about they got a ship on the way. They looking. All this technology. You mean to tell me? No, this is.
But you know, I saw on the internet that they were talking. They were discussing this.
I'm not a believer.
They were discussing this fact, and they said, okay, now you have the ability to spy from your satellites all the way down to a little ant crawling on a black rock in the black of the night. You have the ability to do that. But you mean to tell me, with all of this spy, you know, I'm sure this conversation right now is being spied, but it don't matter because whatever it's gonna be, But check this out. All of this spying, and you're not able to find this airplane.
Something's wrong with this scenario. Something is wrong.
Bringing up scenario. I tell you, this is a great way to discuss this matter. A scenario.
A scenario.
Okay, let's take this scenario and say that somebody wanted you to pay attention to some subject, any subject, and gear you away or guide you away from something much more important. If somebody just wanted to do that, then what would they do? They'd put out a story that everybody's talking about. And you spend your time talking about this story, and when you are sucked up into this story, it takes you away from what you're supposed to be doing and talking about, like yourself. When you get around people, what do you talk about?
My grandmother taught me all about the earth and extrapolating food from the earth. Emma Louise Bennett. And she taught me the love of the earth.
Okay, all right.
It's all about the health.
So tell us, why is it necessary for you to do this hard work out here? And when you could be inside watching the television.
And be bored to death watching the television? You know, worship
It's about work.
It's all about work. It's all about work. First, we need to love our work. We need to love
What we do.
And then
And don't do what you don't
always
love.
enjoy working. We'll work at the drop of a dime. I'm always ready to work. We're in the right place at the right time. But my presentation is totally about community gardening. And I have a few little things that I would like to say that I didn't get a chance to put on my video. When we first go out into the garden, before you do anything, first we need to give thanks. Before you touch the soil, before you touch your tools, give thanks. We can't do anything successfully and we can't believe everything that we read. So the best thing for us to do is to grow our own food and make sure that you plant your food in very nutritious soil. That's why I'm making up a recipe here. Then we'll know. That's knowing that you can believe and read the package where it says ingredients, but you're just a believer. If you want to know, grow it yourself. I can go on naming
On and on and on.
on and on. But if you didn't grow it, you don't know what you're eating. And if you don't have the knowledge of what Monsanto's is doing, and you eat in these places.
Google that.
I don't sell. I'm not into that.
MONSANTO. And then Google that. And then after you Google that, Google AGRI-CULINARY ambassador. Put a dash in between the AGRI, AGRI dash culinary, CULINARY, AGRI-CULINARY ambassador, and see whose name pop up. Number 1, the sister that I'm talking to right now. The sister that I'm talking to right now, Zaza Latifa Artiste Ahmad. Yes, indeed. AGRI-CULINARY specialist and AGRI-CULINARY ambassador. So we're gonna wrap this up, this conversation, this civilization. You know, they say conversation, we say civilization because it's civil, you know. So as we bring it to a close, what you got to say about it?
Peace.
Oh, that's what you've been saying all along. All right then. So until next time, WACP, the place to be, for we are creative people. Stay tuned for the best and the rest of your life. Yes, indeed.